Okay guys, before I get into the video itself, there is something that I do want to say. I'd like to give a special thanks to Blaze the Movie Fan, Dual Taku, Halo Fan HP00, and Mav Station or Serious Gamer 33. I don't know who else checked the script, for checking my script to see if there were any problems before I started recording my lines, and a super extra special thanks to a personal friend of mine who helped with these avatar pictures that you see right now. What I did was take all the OC pictures that I did of myself back in 2016, print them all on one picture, and give it to my friend who helped me with these pictures, and he drew better versions of those OC pictures with more detail and being more close to being like my actual face than this. And the pictures that you see right now are my finalization of each expression on my OC's face that I did in Sketchbook Express, or Autodesk Express as it's called on my phone. And the reason why I decided to give a special thanks to him is because my OC is in the thumbnail and I'm using him right now. Anyways, let's begin. Hey guys, what is up? This is Sean S here, back with another video. Today I decided to do something short, to give you an appetizer before I do a certain new series, and before I finish my script for my anniversary Q&A that I'm taking my time on. Anyways, today I'm doing a one-shot on a certain individual by the name of Nicholas E. Miranda. If you're expecting me to give a lot of context about this guy, don't worry, I already have another video planned about him where I give all the context needed to say everything up to this point that I have an issue with. But if you want a sample of what I think is wrong with him, let's just say that at the very least, this is a kid that really gets on my nerves, and is someone that has gotten on my nerves since the summer of last year. Up to the point where I remember one time when I said Nicholas towards one of my dogs, it just came out of me. And to give you more context, Nicholas has a certain bias against people who commentated on him, which I'll get to in just a moment. So for the video, Halo Fan made a joke video about Nicholas that he was gullible enough to fall for, so he decided to do a commentary on Halo Fan's video. For the video itself, I don't have much to say about it. It's pretty much the standard of what Nicholas does. He doesn't give any context. When Halo Fan says Nicholas E. Miranda, he obviously says for Halo Fan to move on. He says no I'm not, or no I don't, to something that Halo Fan says. He denies being the next Chris Chan, and he labels Halo Fan's jokes in the video as random jokes. Yep, the usual formula for him. But in the video, there's one part that I do want to focus on that I have a major problem with. And this point sums up one of my major problems with Nicholas E. Miranda as a whole. Also in this video, I decided to change up things a little bit and use gameplay footage because I do want my viewers to have something entertaining to watch while listening to what I have to say. And also, I'm planning on doing this with my next video about Nicholas E. Miranda, where I go into every video that has my problems with him as a whole. And that video is going to be pretty long, so I want to give my audience something to look at while I express all my issues with him with my voice. And to spare you guys from Nicholas's unwatchability, I'm going to raise the volume of his video on Halo Fan because I can barely hear him at all. And it's not like he does this because other people are in the house and his door is open a lot of the time, which would be an understandable reason why he would do this. But no, he does this on purpose, at least in his recent videos, which I'll get to when we get there. Anyways, let's start.
And by the way, stop whispering.
I whispered because I don't want you to hear me, so you won't respond. That was the reason why.
In the words of Rap Critic, oh, I think you need to hear that one more time.
I whispered because I don't want you to hear me, so you won't respond. That was the reason why.
Yeah, you guys heard that right. Nicholas literally just said that he whispers on purpose so Halo Fan can't hear him, so he wouldn't do a commentary on him. Even though him whispering is one of the main issues that is plaguing his videos and is something that even the higher ups in the commentary community have gotten onto him for, and yet he still refuses to fix this problem. And also, this is the commentary community where people are allowed to do a commentary on one of his videos, since this is the internet where people are allowed to criticize someone for what they post on the internet. Nope, that's it. I'm going to get a drink to calm myself down. Nope. I'm sorry. I needed to let that out real quick. Because when I first heard this statement for the first time, I felt like I was dying inside. There are so many problems with this one interjection that I have no idea where to even begin. I'm going to get the minor problem out of the way first. Your hearability. If you want to whisper in your videos and make a more serious commentary, that would be one thing, and that can work. I mean, Leafy is here does this in his videos, and I'm someone who does serious commentaries as well. But can you at least speak a little louder, or at least turn off or turn down your background noise? Because that is distracting, and it overpowers Halo fans' audio throughout this video. And even worse, you can't hear anything that Nicholas is saying, especially in the videos where he is even more quiet and he whispers so low that it makes his video unwatchable. And his unwatchable and quiet voice makes it a struggle to actually watch his videos, and his speech impediment makes it even worse. It's already enough that he speaks lower than Sackboy, but combining that with Nicholas's voice, it's even worse. Usually I don't harp on people for how they sound because I know that people can't control how they sound, but Nicholas is honestly the big exception to this because Nicholas uses words like they have W's in them, with words like wrong being replaced with wong, and replace Chris-chan with Quiz-chan. And he also sounds like he has a lisp and braces on top of other braces. So when Nick speaks low and quietly, I have no idea what he's saying. Oh wait, Nicholas has made an effort to improve the watchability of his videos. It's just that in his recent videos, he confirmed himself that he whispered, and in this case, whispers on purpose. Which leads me to my second and one of my biggest problems with Nicholas E. Miranda, his bias against people who commentate on him. Thanks to this video and the video that you made more recently, my theory that I had about you for a while is now officially confirmed, and that theory is that the only reason why you hated people like me, Halo Fan, and Future Blood because we didn't say anything positive about you that is all sunshine and rainbows. Think about it. The only reason why he started paying attention to both me and Halo Fan because we dared to do commentaries and send comments to him. He started hating on Future Blood just because of certain words he used against Nicholas. He said that I was as bad as Halo Fan because I said he was quiet. He blocked me and Halo Fan because, in his own words, Halo Fan didn't move on. But even if that was the case, why would you block someone for doing commentaries on you? But I know his actual intentions. Just recently, he confirms that he hates me because of what I say about him, even if I'm not saying anything harsh about him. And right now, He literally confirmed that he whispers on purpose so that way Halo fan and possibly other people won't commentate on him, pretty much blocking out everybody that are planning to commentate on him. Which, by the way, Nicholas, this is the internet. If people have an issue with what you're saying, of course people are going to commentate on you. And if people make joke commentaries on you, just don't respond back and don't respond to the people that are trolls that only exist to get a rise out of you. Retaliating back to those guys will only result in more trolls going after you. Why? Because you'll only fuel up the drama and make things much worse. And you whispering on purpose so people wouldn't commentate on you, what is that going to accomplish, dude? That's only going to make more people go after you and make more of them say to you to stop whispering, which is something that people like me constantly told you when you started making commentaries in the first place. And from there you would constantly say, "Stop saying that, you're lazy for making cliche arguments." And do you want to know what else, Nicholas? You're only going to drive away all your viewers by doing this. Because when you do this, your videos really are unwatchable, and not to mention, you'll alienate everyone who's watching the video who wants to know what you're saying, which video you're commentating on, and the context, which Nicholas doesn't provide either. The rest of the video, I didn't have a whole lot to say about. It's pretty much Nicholas's usual standard that if I commentated on all of it, I would pretty much be here all day describing every issue Nick already has in his commentaries. In the beginning, I put up a disclaimer for people not to go attack him as a person because I do want to try 2 more times to give Nick criticism to help him get much better at commentaries. Since at first, I actually saw potential in him before he started getting on my nerves. This time, I'm going to be as calm as possible, giving out criticism that could help Nick out in the future, and things for him to keep in mind in the future. Criticism number 1. Keep your bias against all your critics outside of videos that A, don't have anything to do with you, and B, something that has something to do with reasons why you hate someone, because I'm tired of you shoehorning the fact that you can't handle advice into other videos of us. Criticism number 2. If Halo fan and other people make any more videos about you, just leave it be, because you're only going to both fuel up the drama and attract more trolls that will try to get a rise out of you if you make a commentary on the particular video. Criticism number 3. If you don't want to be called Chris Chan anymore, like you've been lashing out towards lately with all the trolls and people that believe that you are the next Chris Chan, you need to stop acting like him. This means stop throwing a fit whenever someone says that you're the next Chris Chan or when they do commentaries on you. Like I said, stop falling for people that are trolls, and if the person you're commentating on is a troll, why do you respond to them? Stop using toys in your videos if you want people to take you seriously. Stop plagiarizing me, Halo fan, and Future Blood while still saying that you hate us, and listen to the people that try to help you out. Speaking of that, criticism number 4. Get a video downloader. The first thing that many have told you to do at this point. If you're having any trouble getting a downloader, in your 4th commentary, which was on Orion Broadcast, I linked you to a video downloader that you could use in the comments, and it works perfectly. Hey guys, this is Post Sean here, and this is the second time that I'm doing this, and not the only time I'll do this in the video. But during the production of this exact video, Nicholas E. Miranda made a new commentary on Halo Fan where he said that he doesn't know how to operate the video downloader that he might have. So that's why he uses a camera and not download the video. I will admit that I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions that the reason why he didn't take advice about this was because it's cliche. However, that doesn't mean that I don't have issues with what Nick is doing still. A new point that I do want to add towards Nicholas is this. If you don't know how to use the video downloader that you're using, why not watch a tutorial video on how to use your downloader instead of just giving up on your YouTube downloader? It's like playing a video game where you get stuck on a certain part and you're building something that came with an instruction manual and decided to do it on your own and you don't know what to do. Here's a quick question, Nicholas. If you were to do the following, would you A, give up on trying to do that certain thing, or B, look up a tutorial on how to beat the level and read the instruction manual on how to build that thing? If I were you, Nicholas, I would definitely choose B, because sometimes you'll need help or else you'll be stuck on that one thing forever. And as I'll bring up in a little bit, if you're having problems pasting the link, then stick around for the rest of the video, or just go to my 7th piece of criticism, which the time code will be right here. Anyways, back to your regularly scheduled commentary video. Criticism number 5, get a video editor. The second thing that people told you to do. Since you are picky with what video editors someone should use, I would recommend either using Google Play to search video editor to choose what editor you're comfortable with, or if you have a computer and you want to get an editor by that option, you can search Google Play through that as well. And I would recommend getting VideoPad. It may get uncomfortable at first since you're not used to video editors, but you'll get the hang of it. I was like that when I first experienced VideoPad and Cyberlink Power Director as well. Criticism number 6. Speak up in your videos. I know that there are people around in your house to the point where you can't yell or speak up to where people can hear you, and if you do exactly that, then people will ask who you're talking to. But can you at least close the door to your bedroom, record these videos while nobody is home, or move to another location in your house that is quiet and nobody's around so you can record the commentary? That would make your video a lot more watchable, and that way I can turn up my volume and not get alienated over both you speaking incredibly soft and the distracting and annoying background noise. Alright guys, this is Post Sean here. Again. Don't worry, this is the last time I'll do this in the video, but back on topic. Another thing that Nicholas confirmed recently is that he speaks quietly, because he does this on purpose, sure, but also because he said that there are no rooms in the house that he can record his videos at where it's quiet. HaloFan brought up most of the things that I brought up, except for one thing that I brought up in my 6th piece of criticism, which is what I'm going to ask towards you, Nick. Is your background noise around all the time? If it is, then I don't have anything that can really help you on that. Then maybe continue to do what you do. Just make sure you're hearable and wait until spring and summer come around and record the video outside where there isn't any background noise, as much as there is right now. Or if there are times when nobody is around, record lines being as hearable as possible before your family members get home, and you can take as much time on your video as possible, since as Supersonic Ward would say, this isn't a race. I know you have school and all, which I can assume you have, but your videos aren't going anywhere, dude. You can record as much lines as possible before your parents get home, and when you're done with those lines, put the audio files in the video and repeat that cycle, and you'll get the video done after that cycle is finished. We good? We good. Let's finish the video. Criticism number 7. Give more context to who you're commentating on, because I get so confused and annoyed whenever you go into a video just saying, "I'm back with another commentary. Let's begin." Listen, Nick. If you don't want to go through the trouble of going through many videos to find all of the context to who you're commentating on, that's fine, but most of the time you don't link the videos that you're commentating on in the description of your videos, nor do you say who you're commentating on at all. Seriously, no wonder why on the commentary community wiki on Nicholas's list of commentaries has questions on some of Nicholas's targets on some of his commentaries, because he barely gives any context to who he's commentating on. If you want another suggestion on how you can organize your stuff for your description, I would also suggest getting a notepad app, so that way you can organize your description for your video early, and when you go and put down your description for the video, you can copy and paste the description on your notepad onto the description of the YouTube video. And if you want to know how to copy and paste a YouTube video, press this button and a page will come up. Click copy link and you put the video link into your notepad app. And there's another option where you can get into this page even outside the video. You can press this 3-dot button and these 3 options will come up. Do the exact same thing that I said in this exact same recommendation. Check over your things before posting them on YouTube, which leads me to, finally, my final piece of criticism. Script your videos and have people check over your scripts before you record your lines. And what I mean by this is that instead of doing this all on a piece of paper, I think you should do it on Google Docs, so that way you can easily edit out anything that you made a mistake on, so that way other people can correct both your mistakes and grammar issues. If you had anything that would contain messaging like YouTube messaging or any other video calling sites or personal message sites, you can send the script to either me or HaloFan, and we can send the script to other commentators that would fix the issues in terms of how your points are executed, and your grammar issues would be fixed. Those are my criticisms to you, man, and possibly better explained than the criticisms that HaloFan and me at the time gave you, and I do hope you can be more understanding towards the criticisms in this video than others. Anyways, this is Sean S. signing out.